Now I'm going to do the second one. An important part of mindfulness is being compassionate to yourself, not only being kind and compassionate to others and being grateful, but also loving yourself and realizing how everybody has stress in their lives and that we have to deal with things that are not always so easy and that we all deserve some self-compassion. This is a wonderful short technique from the Dr. Kristin Neff, the Greater Good Science Center. It's adapted from that. And it's short, very useful. I've done this many times with groups and everybody always is smiling at the end. Okay, so again, get comfortable. Put your feet on the ground, or if you're in a cushion, just sit straight with your back up. If you're in a chair, have back support and rest your arms either on the arm of the chair, on your lap, or at your sides, wherever they're comfortable. Again, most people do this with their eyes closed. There's no need to. If you prefer to keep your eyes open, it's better if you look at something in your field of vision that's the lower half and try to sort of unfocus your gaze. So although your eyes may be open, they're not fixedly focusing on what's there. Okay. So close your eyes or focus your glance below. Think of a situation in your life that is difficult and causing you stress. Call the situation to mind and see if you can actually feel the stress and emotional discomfort in your body. Now say to yourself, this is a moment of suffering. This acknowledgement is a form of mindfulness, of simply noticing what's going on for you emotionally in the present moment, without judging that experience as good or bad. You could also say to yourself, this hurts, or this is stress, whatever statement feels natural to you. This is a moment of suffering. Next, say to yourself, suffering is a part of life. This is a recognition of your common humanity with others, that all people have trying experiences, and these experiences give you something in common with the rest of humanity, rather than marking you as abnormal or deficient. Everybody suffers in some way. And other options, if that phrase doesn't resonate with you, you could say, other people feel this way. You could say, I'm not alone. You could say, we all struggle in our lives, or any other phrase that implies suffering is a part of life. Now, put your hands over your heart. Feel the warmth of your hands and the gentle touch on your chest, and say, may I be kind to myself. This is a way to express self-kindness. If you prefer, and many of the people I do this with do, give yourself a big hug and say, may I be kind to myself. You can also consider whether there's another phrase that would speak to you in that particular situation. For example, may I give myself the compassion that I need, or may I accept myself as I am, or may I learn to accept myself as I am, or may I forgive myself, or may I be strong, or may I be patient. I like personally the first one, may I be kind to myself, because it reminds me that I deserve it. Now, as you do this, hug yourself or hold it over your heart. And you can use this practice any time of day or night if you woke up during the night. And if you practice it when you're relatively calm, it might be easier to experience the 3 parts of self-compassion when you really need them the most. And those 3 parts are mindfulness, that is being aware of what's bothering you, common humanity, everybody suffers, and self-kindness. All those 3 parts are important in the self-compassion that you give yourself. So this helps you to step back and recognize that you have something in common with humanity. You're not weird or alone or different and or deficient in something. It's an active expression of caring towards yourself. And in this past COVID year, and now as the transition happens and things start to open up, it's not easy to get back to, quote, normal, especially because what was normal before is not exactly the same as what's going to be now. But you have to be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, the same as you would be with other people. Now, if you have children who are in pain, they may be having an even more difficult transition. Give them a lot of compassion and give them a lot of slack. I think it's important, and you can recognize, you can do this practice with them if you like, if they're teenagers. Understanding that people should not be so harsh with themselves all the time. It's important to be kind and loving to yourself too. And as I always tell people, you have to take care of yourself first and love yourself first before you can take care of others. Okay, I hope you enjoy this. Again, do it whenever you need to. And it only takes about 5 minutes. It may be a little longer because we've spoken it out, but actually the 4 steps are pretty quick. Thank you.